old habit. Maybe you made all your effort to get a job so that after that you can only lie down on your sofa and rest. You will have the money, then you can buy things for your comfort. So then you will not have to make any effort anymore. That was the intention, to get a job.
Maybe.
Just tell the truth.
Yes, Swami, you're right.
This is the desire of all unconscious people. They want to find a job. They want to get some lucrative, powerful, money-giving tree, so that after that they can rest. And their rest means a kind of death. They want to just be unconscious like an animal. This, according to them, is great life. So, this is what I have heard from my father from the very childhood, that he used to say in Hindi, Vidya ke dhan baithe khaye. That means if you have knowledge, out of that knowledge, you will have the wealth that will help you to go on eating without doing anything afterwards. Once you acquire the knowledge, afterwards you have to do nothing. You can eat out of it. Once you get a good job, then, and for him, good job means administrative job where he will have power, and then he can exploit other, rule over others. So this is the desire of all stupid, idiotic people. But we are influenced by these kind of things. But who influenced you? Was it your father, your mother, or your own ugly unconscious?
I think both, Swami, both.
What both?
Means that maybe the desire is there, but they also encourage this.
So who is both?
That means what I meant was that the desire that you said was there myself, and also it was encouraged through the parents' conditioning.
Parents' conditioning means conditioning you.
Yeah, like because
or their conditioning.
Maybe also their own conditioning, and their because of their own. Because I feel that the teaching I received from my parents is that you work very hard in your younger years, and then when you are old, you can have a nice life, a comfortable life after retirement.
On your sofa, you can fart the whole day and whole night. Watch soap operas, eating chips. Is they said exactly as I said?
I think yes, Swami, yes.
What, you can watch TV on your sofa?
You can, like, no need to work, Swami. I feel that the kind of teaching I received from my parents is that you work hard in your earlier years, then later years you don't need to work. You can just, like you say, sit on the sofa, watch TV.
What about farting? Most essential thing.
Farting is like breathing, Swami.
Breathing from down. very fragrant.
Yes.
Fragrance of shit, junk, pig.
Yes, Swami.
A great man of China. The idol for all Chinese.
Not all lah, Swami. Not everyone is his fan lah, Swami.
But why he is the topmost man? It is people who are responsible. Don't throw blame on others. Don't throw blame on him. He is there because people have, their collective mind is of the same type. Maybe some people don't like, but their number is less. Those who like that kind of man, who can overpower others, who can rule the whole world, are in majority in China. That's why he is there. So don't blame only him. He is just a mirror reflecting your face. So you agree or not?
Agree, Swami, agree.
So when your parents or your education system or your society or your surrounding condition you in this way or tells you that you work in while you are young and when you will be old you can enjoy its fruits. You no longer need to work. That means work was never your worship. Work was never your love. It was just a mean to reach to some end. And you have to go through this suffering. So that means you have chosen the wrong career, wrong vocation. That is what Krishna said to Arjuna in the Gita. It's better to say Krishna because that is the Hindi word, and Arjun, not Arjuna. If you speak in Hindi, then it is Krishna, not Krishna. It's not Arjuna, but Arjun. But when you try to make it more Sanskritized, then it becomes like Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna said to Arjun, this is one of the most loved slokas of Gita, which I like very much. He say, I don't know Sanskrit, so I will be not speaking correctly. Swadharme nidhanam shreya pardharmo bhayavaha. That means going according to your inner nature, your inner dharma. And dying for it is superior compared to this word Krishna has not used, but I'm just trying to translate. Compared to following others people's nature or others people's dharma. That is terrible. Don't follow what others have imposed on you. That this is your duty, this is your dharma. Though duty is not the correct translation for dharma. Dharma means that which is holding you, without which you cannot exist. Your inner nature, your very essence. Everyone has to find out his inner nature. What is his nature? Whether he is born to be a Brahmin, that means a man who is totally surrendered to existence, who is not fighting with existence, who goes with the flow of existence, whose life is not based on will but surrender. He merges with the whole. As a drop, he merges with the ocean. This second is Kshatriyas, those who have willpower. They fight for the right things. And even when they enter into the world of meditation, then they will do all kind of sadhana. They will fight with existence also, till finally they are defeated. Then when their will is totally exhausted, then they surrender. Everyone, it's not that people are, very few people are pure Brahmin or pure Kshatriya. Maybe in past they used to be, because that was the whole arrangement, that a Kshatriya will be born in the family of Kshatriya. This consciousness, the soul will be attracted to that family because the qualities were quite obvious. So it will choose a womb which will be suitable for its further journey. And Brahmin will be born in a family of those who were Brahmins. I mean, that kind of mind as a seed will find that kind of womb. It will be attracted naturally. In the same way as only in the right kind of ground, seeds can germinate. Not everywhere all the kind of trees can grow. They need the right environment. And Vaishya is mixture of all. He is in the middle. He is more like a businessman. A businessman is very practical. Whatever works for him, whatever is suitable, he will choose that. And the fourth is the Sudras. For Sudras, the way is to serve people, to serve others. He will be more using his hand and feet. And if he is serving without any expectation of fruit, that will dissolve his ego. He is not a man of intellect, not even a man who has a pure heart, but he is a man of work. Most of the people now they're Sudras. When those people who say work is worship, they're not very refined. They don't have very subtle intelligence. They're gross. So that will be, the masses will be like that. But there is no condemnation involved in that. Without physical work, nothing can be achieved. Brahmins can have the idea, but it can be manifested. If you have to create a beautiful architectural building, that can be done only by the Sudras. So no one is lower, no one is higher. It is an organic unity. So if you really love your work, if you have chosen it rightly, then work will not be a torture. You will not say that when I'm young, I will work and later on I will rest. If you love the work, work will become your rest. Work will be a job. You are not waiting for any fruit that will come later on. Your very effort in the right direction, your very involvement in the work, your observation in the work will be the fruit, will be the result. If other result come, that is byproduct, but you are not, you are satisfied when you have given your totality into it. Then it is no longer a work. It is your joy. It is your love. Then the same work becomes your meditation. When while doing it, your ego dissolves. You are a presence, but there is no person. When you are totally involved in it, it's like the dance is there, but there is no dancer. Dancer is there when you are not total in it. You are still divided. So when you are doing some work because it is your compulsion, then you will get tired. When the understanding is proper, and when you love whatever you're doing, and it is said it is more wiser to start loving whatever you're doing instead of trying to find what you love, because now you are already in some kind of trap, so it will be quite difficult to find. And maybe that kind of work will not give you money, and money is also needed. And this is the time you have some energy, you are not so sick. If you don't make effort now, and later on when your body will become weaker, then you won't be able to do much. And when we are living in a very sleepy, unconscious and negative world, we need to do something extra so that we can create a balance. If the balance is there, the world is more saner. Otherwise, if it is tilting towards negative, it will become more and more madder. You understood or not?
Understood, Swami.
Mm-hmm. So avoid your sofa.
Hey, okay, Swami. Actually, I am becoming more hardworking already, Swami. I already overcome the resistance. Like sometimes if I feel tired, I will force, not to say force, but I will make the video. Even though I feel tired, I will not go to sleep.
What forcing? You are forcing because you are still not loving. You are not understanding the significance. I am not very much interested how many people are watching it. This has to be shared even when maybe someday someone will be benefited. And even if I don't know whether who will be benefited or not, but you have to do what you can do. I don't think I am such a great man, but whatever is, you may be a small grass flower, but you have to you have every right to blossom, even if you are not a lotus or a rose flower. They are as beautiful as any lotus. When the things are all right, you should do the best. Otherwise, you will later on repent.
Okay, Swami.
You have not created anything and your time is over. This is what George Bernard Shaw said, that when I was young, I am not exactly quoting that this is the meaning. When I was young, I had overflowing energy. There was no wisdom. I was not wise. Now the wisdom is here. I know how to live life, but the energy is gone. One has to be very careful how to make the best use of this invaluable life. Otherwise, all around you, only idiots are there. They are all destructive, they are all negative, they just only thing they know is eat, drink, and be merry. Food, fuck, part. Huh?
Yes,
This is the
Swami.
old philosophy.
Yes.
This is my creation. Fuck, part. Eat, drink, and be merry is now very old. If you eat too much, you will have to fart also too much. If you eat too much, then you will have to fuck also. Either
Yes.
in imagination or in reality. Or you will become violent, you have too much energy. Or you will run for power, run for money, run for ambition. That's why sense of discrimination is needed. What is the right food for you? It will help you go up instead of going down. No need to be very so conventional. These words have also been invented by human beings, so we can give our own. Whether anyone use it or not, but that will be more appropriate for what I mean to say. For modern man, especially those who are more Americanized, people are now are very cross. See any Western, even the women, they will say like this, "Fuck you." This is for a woman very uncultured and very idiotic. Think they're becoming equal to men. You're just falling down. You have lost all your femininity. Imitate men. Just become an ape or a monkey. Carbon copy. You cannot. You're very aggressive. It's not that women cannot become aggressive, but only when the time is needed, sometimes you need to be aggressive also. Because man is also inside you. When you are alert, when you are more watchful, more conscious, then you can use it when to be aggressive, when to. If you have lost your femininity, then this is not a gain. Anything which is soft, more delicate, more aesthetic, more artistic is a higher value compared to aggressive things. See any Buddha, they are more feminine. These are all feminine quality, whether it is love, compassion, receptivity, respect, sense of reverence, aesthetic sense appreciation of beauty, in music, poetry, meditation, all creative arts. are all feminine